So Collision is tonight. I'm recording this on Friday night because I'm busy Saturday night, so I'm just recording this early. I might even put this out Friday night. Who cares? However, we haven't got the full card listing, but I've got basically it. I'd be surprised if much more gets added. So, yeah, let's just go through what we have announced so far, and obviously if anything's confirmed, but in between this time, obviously I'll cover it in the thoughts and recap stuff. You know the drill. First thing I have to talk about is Statlander versus Isla Dawn in AEW Women's Title Eliminator. I'd assume Statlander wins it. It'd be silly if not. Obviously got a Tekla title match on Wednesday, so, you know, that's kind of set in stone. It's probably just going to build up that. Probably going to have, Tekla probably have a promo or something after it. That could be cool. But, yeah, you predict Tekla to have some sort of presence in this. Even maybe an interference, but Statlander winning maybe. You know, stuff like this, kind of expected. It's not the only time we'll probably see any of the Triangle of Madness here because of the later match we'll talk about later. But Statlander winning. It's nice to see Isla Dawn getting these matches, by the way. I think Isla Dawn's been a good acquisition, too. I don't think that's been spoken about enough. She's just been a good, not a jobber, but, you know, she's had, obviously, because of her WWE career, it's been kind of note. But, you know, it's just nice to see Isla Dawn getting some work, and especially for AEW, because she can go. So, it's always nice to see her in these opportunities, especially against someone like Stat. I'm a big Statlander fan, so I'm happy about this. Ooh, next, we have something I'm very excited for, but also very confused by. It is Protashita finally tagging again versus Billy Gunn, who's back from the dead, and Austin Gunn tagging for the first time in a while. The obvious question going into this is why the hell are these two tagging again? Apparently it's because of the snowstorm. This is why. So, big note for Dynamite of Collision tonight, whatever I upload it, is it was emergency pre-taped because of the storm that's happening in America. I hope everyone who's affected is safe. But, yeah, so that's the reason it wasn't Ace, because he wasn't available. Billy was. First time we've seen Billy Gunn on TV in a while, and it's no acclaimed. It's wild. I don't care. Protashita are back. Gonna be sick as shit. I love Protashita so much. And I hope we get some sort of acclaim thing with Billy Gunn, because it feels like the natural thing to do. And it does feel weird that we're just getting Austin and Billy back together again, because they weren't on good terms last time, but whatever. It's very thrown together, so I haven't got a problem with that. It's just a bit like, I feel Billy was the kind of the wrong call, but who knows. Kyle and Takeshita may kill a man tonight, so I don't care. Protashita forever. I love Protashita so much. I'm so happy we're doing this. So next, we have Jordan Price and Jordan Oliver and Alec Price making another appearance, which I was very impressed with them over Dynamite against Davis and Doyle, the Don Callis family, who have their FTR title match on Wednesday. This was originally just a Davis and Doyle in action segment advertised, but now it got confirmed that it's going to be Jordan Oliver and Alex Price. All for that. They look really good, so I'm really looking forward to this. Obviously, Davis and Doyle get the win. Shock. But who cares? I'm looking forward to this match more than I thought I would be. I'm a big fan. I like Mark Davis's run the last few weeks. And, you know, the tag team looks brutal the way they're getting presented. And Oliver and Price look great on Dynamite. So I'm looking forward to this a lot. I really can't wait for this. This should be really good. Pardon me. So next, we have another Andrade El Idolo match against CMLL's Magnus. Now, you guys should know, I love whenever CMLL talent is represented on AEW. You all know that I love Mascara and Zarada. I'm a big Mystico guy, stuff like this. And I love every time I get to see Lucha. I want to see this Magnus, so that excites me. I'm excited to see Andrade again. I really like Andrade. So last few matches he's had, especially in the Wrestle Kingdom match. I know it was a 4-on-4 or 5-on-5, but that was really fun. But honestly, more Andrade the better, more CMLL the better. This week's of perfection, and I'm really happy about that. I love the fact that we're getting good shit. You know what I mean? Even for a thrown together collision, this is good. Really happy with this. And if we get if we get Andrade versus Dorada or Andrade versus Mystico, bro, that's insane. Give me Andrade versus Dorada now. That's what I want. Andrade versus Mascara Dorada. I will cry. So, another banger coming. We have Hangman versus Shibata. I love this. I hope this is the match I thought I was going to get last time these two faced, I want Shibata to be horrible. The way he hits those, I think it was, they're not suplexes, but he basically just slammed Speedball during this match with Joe. So I hope that viciousness is coming out with Shibata against Hangman. That could be really fun. Hangman being a lot more hard-hitting again too, you know, could have him being a bit more brutal, where he wants to go against all of the ops, so that could be really fun. This one I'm really looking forward to. And the fact that it was just pulled out of thin air too, probably because of the storm maybe, but on Dynamite they just confirmed it was happening. I'm all for that. I love Shibata. I don't think we get enough Shibata. I'll say that plainly. I don't. I love Shibata. I think Shibata's truly a legend and we don't utilize him properly. So, I'm all for that. Probably might get some Joe and Hook interference maybe, but I don't care. Shibata is the guy, and they won't do it, but I would give Shibata that. I want Shibata to have a singles win. I want Shibata to win a match. Jesus, that could be incredible. Can you imagine Shibata beating Hangman? That could be the most incredible shit. They won't do it. Again, I don't think that happens, but if they did, I would respect the fuck out of that. That could be really good. But this match should fuck. Really looking forward to this. So next, we have Willow Nightingale defending her TBS title against Julia Hart, the match that Julia Hart's wanted for years. Now, for me, I would have rather had Sky Blue. I don't think Julia Hart's all that entertaining in the ring, but this could prove me wrong. Willow having the TBS belt's always fun, so I'm looking forward to how this happens. You predict Willow win, obviously, but, you know, this could have more involvement with the Triangle of Madness, specifically Sky. Obviously, Harley said she'd be back there, so that could, you know, help combat that. But I don't look forward to this one as much as I thought I would, but again, that's just Julia Hart. But again, I'm looking forward to see if she can prove me wrong in this one, because even though I don't think she's the greatest in ring, and I'm not a fan of the presentation, so it's kind of like I don't like her, you know, the woman's being ever present, so I'm not, you know, hopefully this is good. Hopefully. My expectations aren't too high, but hopefully I'm proved wrong. So next is our Mark Briscoe TNT title match against El Clon. I'm looking forward to this a lot. I think El Clon's last few matches since basically debuting at the start of the year have been great. The guy looks really athletic, really flexible. The kicks he can pull out, especially the one where he has you in the hold and he does like a back heel scorpion kick. It's wild. Super good. And Briscoe can get a good match out of anybody. I'm really looking forward. Expect Mark to retain. I feel like the problem is, I was going to say we need to get Mark away from the Don Callis family, but the Don Callis family's so large that it's not necessarily a bad thing. You could possibly give me Briscoe versus Andrade. That'd be really good. But I think, I don't know, El Clon's a good deserving. I think I'm obviously eventually, unfortunately, leading to a Fletcher TNT run, which I've made my feelings clear on that. But I don't know, I feel like, give me someone different than a Don Callis family member, you know what I mean? Like, unless it's Josh Alexander, but at that point he's got to win it. So, kind of weird. But this match will be really good. Looking forward to this one, especially from El Clon, because the guy's been great so far. So, looking forward to see how he hangs with someone who can put a good match on with anyone. So, our final match and supposed main event we've got so far is the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship match against Claudio Castagnoli versus Roderick Strong once again. Another match in this just incredible series so far. I don't think they have Claudio lose the title yet. I feel like it's way too early. Been a lot of controversy, apparently, with CMLL fans. If you're a CMLL fan, let me know. I'd love to talk to a CMLL fan anyway. But about the match being defended on a Collision rather than CML event, I kind of get that, but I'm not going to complain from an AEW fan's perspective. This match is going to be incredible. Truly, I think it'll be incredible. I love Roddy. I love Claudio. I love when they face off. I think this is going to have classic written all over it. It should main event. It probably will because it's the other company's belt, but it should. And I'm looking forward to this a lot. I feel like, this is a really stacked Collision, especially with titles too. So it feels like a title. I know the way AEW does Title Tuesday, but it feels like a title dine. It's in Collision at this point because it feels like a lot of title matches or champions. Look at Hangman, a trios champ, having a match. It's a really stacked Collision, and this is only so far. Not everything's confirmed. This is really good. I'm really excited for this, and yeah, this match I'm looking forward to a lot. Again, I love CMLL, so I always like when they, give some acknowledgement and partnership to that. So, and we're getting a CMLL talent with Magnus. So, a lot of CMLL stuff, so I'm always going to be happy about that. But yes, this should main event, and this should be excellent. I really can't wait for this. So yeah, that's everything confirmed for Collision thus far. Again, if anything's confirmed further, I mean, it'll probably get covered on the review, probably. Well, will be. Anything I can predict? I mean, I don't know. I hope to see some segments between Billy and Austin. That's a big thing. And more Proto Sheets, the better. So a segment with those could be great. But in general, really looking forward to this. This should be an excellent collision. And yes, I'm going to be busy Saturday night. So I'll be watching this Sunday. So the review may be a bit late. I apologise on that. But it's a really good collision. So I'm looking forward to just being able to sit down and just soak it all in. What do you think so far of the stuff that's confirmed for Collision? Is there anything you're hoping to see? Because, again, this Collision looks great. So if there's anything much more, I mean, are we being greedy? I don't know. Possibly.